Page 384. From Christian Grey. Subject, my day. Dear Miss Steele, everything you do interests me. You are the most fascinating woman I know. I'm glad your interviews went well. My morning was beyond all expectations. My afternoon was very dull in comparison. Christian Grey. From Anastasia Steele. Subject, fine morning. Dear Sir, the morning was extraordinary for me too, in spite of your wheedling on me after the impeccable desk sex. Don't think I didn't notice. Thank you for your breakfast, or thank Mrs. Jones. I'd like to answer your questions about her without your weirding out of me again, Anna. My finger hovers over the send button, and I'm reassured that I'll be on the other side of the continent this time tomorrow. From Christian Grey. Subject, publishing and you. Anastasia, weirding is not a verb and should not be used by anyone who wants to go in publishing. Unacceptable. Compared to what? Pre-tell? And what do you need to know to ask about Mrs. Jones? I'm intrigued. Christian Grey. From Anastasia Steele. You and Mrs. Jones. Dear Sir, language evolves and moves on. It's an organic thing. It is not stuck in an ivory tower hung with an expensive works of art and overlooking most of Seattle with a helipad stuck on its roof. Impeccable compared to the other times we have. What's your word? Oh yes, fucked. Actually, the fucking has been pretty impeccable period in my humble opinion, but then, as you know, I have had very limited experience. Is Mrs. Jones an ex-sub of yours? Anna. My finger hovers once more over the send button and I press it. From Christian Grey. Subject, language. Watch your mouth. Anastasia. Mrs. Jones is a valued employee. I have never had any relationship with her beyond our professional one. I do not employ anyone I have had sexual relations with. I am shocked that you would think so. The only person I would make an exception to this rule is you, because you are a bright young woman with remarkable negotiation skills. Though, if you continue to use such language, I may have to reconsider taking you on here. I am glad you have a limited experience. Your experience will continue to be limited just to me. I shall take impeccable as a compliment, though with you I'm never sure what you mean, or for your sense of irony is just getting the best of you, as usual. Christian Grey. From Anastasia Steele. Subject, not all the teas in China. Dear Mr. Grey, I think I've already expressed my reservations about working for your company. My view of this has not changed and not changing and will not change. As ever, I must leave you now, as Kate has returned with food. My sense of irony and I bid you good night. I will contact you once I'm in Georgia. From Christian Grey. Subject, even Twinning's English breakfast tea. To Anastasia Steele. Good night, Anastasia. I hope you have a sense of irony. Have a safe flight. Kate and I pull up outside the drop-off area at SeaTac Airport, departure terminal. Leaning across, she hugs me. Enjoy Barbados, Kate. Have a wonderful vacation. I'll see you when I get back. Don't let old money bags grind you down. I won't. We hug again, and then I'm on my own. I head over and check in and stand in line, waiting with my carry-on luggage. I haven't bothered with a suitcase, just a smart rucksack that Ray gave me for the last birthday. Ticket, please. The bored young man behind the desk holds up his hands without looking at me. Mirroring his boredom, I hand over my ticket and my driver's license ID. I am hoping for a window seat if it's all possible. Okay, Miss Steele, you've been upgraded to first class. What? Mom, if you'd like to go through the first class lounge, and I'll wait for your flight there. He seems to have woken up as he's beaming at me like Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny rolled into one. Surely that's been some mistake. No. He checks his computer screen again. Anastasia Steele upgraded. He simpers. Ugh, I know in my eyes. He hands me my boarding pass and I head towards the first class lounge, muttering underneath my breath. Damn Christian Grey, interfering control freak. He just can't leave well enough alone.